Waiting. And we are live. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the most realest motherfucking podcast you ever fucking see on your fucking life. The most realist. We're gonna talk about a little bit about some stuff, get a little religious, but at first, we are always, just like we always do, You tell me. You're fucking talking. I got mine. Where's yours? All right.
Okay.
Go get
BRB.
it. Go get it.
BRB.
So it's drinking with the dragons for a reason.
But you know.
Miss Lady forgot to get her shit ready.
Well, we got a giant ass one.
Okay. I don't drink gin.
So yeah, it's all.
All right, guys. The most realist podcast that you can ever get at this side of heaven. Uncensored, real talk, transparent, loving, no hate, no anger, no judgment, accept all people, all shapes and colors and sizes and, you know, whatever they want. You want to call it them, they. I'm not going to call you they, but we'll accept those people too. Welcome.
Drinking with the dragons.
Drinking with the dragons, guys. I hope you guys got your cups up. So let's start on a good topic. God right now. I'm telling you guys, God right now, dude. And I'm not talking about going out and preaching and getting crazy. You know, I'm not trying to tell anybody try to be a leader and be some preacher kind of crap, you know. But we got to think about God more often. We got to speak about it more. We got to talk about it more. We got to let people know about God more. Right now, we're losing God right now. Hardcore. And you know what? Maybe this is just because it's my matrix. And I know people don't like hearing that, but guess what? I'm going to keep saying it. This is our matrix that all y'all are in. And we can create our own matrix. Let's fuck up the system because right now people are just being led. They're being led by people like they have leaders. It's like, dude, God is the only leader right now. God is the only leader, but they're using people as leaders and politicians. Like people keep calling themselves Trump supporters. You know, I started realizing why people keep calling themselves Trump supporters. And the reason why they keep doing it is because they're sheep. They're sheep. They don't know how to lead themselves. And I say that we all need to be our own leader at this point. At this point, we need to stop following people as there are fucking leaders, okay? Because we have to be our own leader at this point. We all have to stand up. We can't let. I'm not gonna say names. No names today. No names. I'll keep it cool today. No names.
Talk about the governor thing?
We'll save that for another thing. Oh yeah. Okay, one name, but that's gonna come on later. Yeah, we all have to stop trying to act like we're leaders, and we all have to stop being led. Okay, that's a big point, a big topic that we're getting at today on this podcast, and also God bringing it back. That means no judgment, no hate, no anger, no fear. And yeah, and also drinking with the dragons. Don't forget about that, guys. Cheers to that, guys. All right. Oh, I'm pretty sure people are waiting for. Okay. All right, if you guys want to bring on calls again, we can bring on calls again, man.
The same thing, right?
We'll bring on calls again, man. We'll bring on calls. I'm pretty sure that's why people are on here. A lot of people are on here because they want to go bring on calls. All right, we can bring on calls. All right, I'll start it up. I'll set it up. Y'all know that everything's different right now. What's going on with us? It's a social dystopia. It all makes sense now. And everybody doesn't even know what a social dystopia is. A social dystopia is, this is the brief description of what a social dystopia is. Say what you want to say, do what you want to do, stay within the Constitution, and just watch what happens. Watch the hysteria. Doesn't matter about politics. Fuck this whole I'm a Democrat, I'm a Republican, I'm Black Lives Matter, I'm a Proud Boy, I'm a all that crap. Fuck all that crap. Just watch. Doesn't matter who you say it to. I'm tired of these people trying to be leaders. I'm tired of these fucking stupid groups, man. Okay, the social dystopia is everywhere and nowhere at the same time.
We're also aware.
For all we know, we didn't even create this fucking thing. For all we know, we didn't even create the social dystopia. But the social dystopia is everywhere and nowhere at the same time. You want to put our faces as a social dystopia? Perfectly fine. We're the faces of the social dystopia. That's cool, guys. You guys can make us the faces. We don't even know that. We're everywhere, man. So, like I said, the realest motherfucking podcast. Until we get kicked off, we're gonna be going on Rumble soon.
Well, we're on Rumble, but we could also live stream there.
This is kind of quick at the moment right now. Can't get on. This is kind of quick at the moment right now with this live stream because we're trying to be transparent with you guys, and we're gonna be getting kicked off pretty damn soon. Pretty sure on YouTube. And Instagram and all that stuff. And you guys got to know that this world is not exactly what you fucking think it is, okay, right now. It's not what you think it is, okay? The people that you're surrounded by, just watch out. Watch out who you're surrounded by. And, they might agree with what you say and what you talk about and all that stuff, but they also might have another hidden agenda behind their back. And I'm just telling you guys, like, it's a social dystopia we're living in. You can become a social dystopian as long as you say what you want to say and do what you want to do and you speak up. But right now, let's take some questions, guys. I'll get my calls ready right now so we can get calls ready and set up. Let's take some questions. You guys have something to say in the live chat before, social dystopia gets kicked off of YouTube and Instagram. Speak up. Or forever hold your peace, and I'll take a drink to that. You have something to say? You have nothing to say, huh?
Oh, it didn't work, right? I'm waiting for the questions.
All right, guys. I'm getting my shit set up. Let's see what we got going on here.
Giant ass thing, and like
Let's see. They're waiting on the call. I bet there's a bunch of calls that are being blown up right now, but I just have not gained access yet.
So
once I gain access, we will be okay.
let's talk about Section 230
Talk about it.
in free speech. And to what extent is free speech?
Say more about that, baby.
So, I gotta say, like, I'm not. What was up with last night? That was last night, right? Yeah.
Someone asked something?
Did you see that?
What was up with Antifa Fool last night? You watched. You watched. I don't know. You say what's up with that. I don't know. He got joined in. He got joined in on our live stream, and that was interesting. I'll tell you that much. It seems like it seems like he wants to. It seems like he wants to get along, but at the same time, while he's trying to act like he gets along, he's looking up above the camera looking at other people, so there's other people there on the chat, and he's also recording it too. So it seems like he wants to get along, but he's doing those two things, and that don't fly with me. So he was looking up above the chat, as you know, looking at someone else, and then also recording what was going on. So that don't fly with me. So that means he has two phones. So if he has two phones, that means he's being paid by Antifa. They're being funded. He's part of like one of those militia groups. It's like, dude, come on, you're gonna expose yourself that easily, bro? Like, dude, I'm not gonna get too much into it, bro, but it's like, dude, come on, man. Like, do you know? Like, I am on my shit at all times. I know everything that's going on. And then you got Andrew right here too as well. Dude, we know what the fuck's going on right now, dude. Like, you guys ain't gonna get anything by us. You know, we went to a Tin Horn thing, dude. Oh, I loved it. Thank you all for what you guys did at Tin Horn Flats today. That was perfect. Hold on, let me get this
Should we
going.
start talking about that one?
No, we'll get that going on.
Cancel Costco.
But hold on, I'm trying to get this, because I'm trying to get calls. I want calls. No, I definitely want calls. Here, hold up. Let's see. Boom, right here. All right. All right, resetting our password right now. Alrighty, let's do
So
it.
let's start talking about Section 230. So obviously, free speech is dead. Oh, they're asking what's the number. We'll get the number in a minute.
Yeah, we're gonna have the number right now. We're gonna have the number coming up very, very, very soon, guys.
And
all right, people are trying to hack our shit. People are always trying to do that,
start
but don't
reading
worry,
Section
we're one step
230
ahead.
again.
We're actually like 3 steps ahead of everything that's going on. Everything that's going on, we're like 3 steps ahead. Sorry, guys.
So, Section 230, no provider or user of an interactive computer service shall be treated as the publisher or speaker of any information provided by another information content provider. So, it's basically saying that digital media can't have a monopoly and information can't have a monopoly on those mediums of the media. So, with the whole like censorship and like banning of content, and also just like using propaganda of the government and the CDC, which doesn't control the government, to have mask mandates and et cetera, and stuff I can't say because this is YouTube. Yeah, so you have this one-sided, like, they are banning and censoring us, and this is what led to what happened at Costco. They want to censor and ban content about protests that go against the mask, about, oh, this is false information, so that's why, or these health guidelines are inaccurate, or they go against the health guidelines. So fine, that was censorship, so let's give them something to censor.
Got the number.
So that's why I have no anger, I have no hate, but the reason why last Sunday at Costco happened is an experiment to see what would happen, because they were censoring us anyways.
And it worked. And
if you're going to censor,
and it
we'll
fucking worked.
Give you something to
and
censor.
It fucking worked. And it fucking worked. But I get it. Because you know what, dude? The social dystopia, social dystopia, we are fucking making everyone look like clowns. We're like exposing all the clown world, man. Like, I'm tired of it. Like, we already know about the left, man. We already know about the left, how much like the anger and hate and all that crap they have. Okay, we got that. Now what about the right? Like, fuck the right and fuck the left, fuck the middle, fuck the everything, fuck the system, dude. Fuck the system. We're gonna destroy it all, dude, and break it down to reality, which is God. Fuck them all. Fuck all these names and shit like that. Bring it back down to God. and what is the truth. All right, no anger, no hate, no fear, dude. No anger, no hate, no fear. And you know what? I'm tired of people trying to call themselves Christians. All right, if you're really a Christian, prove it to me. Prove it to me. Do you guys agree with what the fuck we're saying? And if you don't agree with what we're saying, that doesn't mean you're not a Christian. But if you hate it, you're definitely not a Christian. If you hate what we're saying,
and
you're
if
definitely not a Christian.
Expressing free speech, and if saying fuck China and like just like doing like little experiments and tests on social experiments, at different rallies, at different protests,
Distorting
it was all a experiment. There's no anger or hate behind
bringing
it.
punk rock.
It was all to test.
We're bringing the punk rock back to the conservative movement, man. We're bringing the punk rock back to life, man.
It's a social
Fuck
experiment.
it all up, dude. Fuck up distort the whole fucking norms, man. Fuck all you guys' norms. Let's fucking create our own norms, man. Our own norms. Fuck everyone's norm. Fuck it. Just make your own damn norm. I'm tired of people always picking groups, man. Choosing groups, man. Oh, be in a group, man. Be a social dystopian, bro. Fuck up everyone's norms, dude. And keep it real as a motherfucker. And always be with God. Be with God. Do everything that you do with God, man. Everything that you do, because everything is God, man. Whether it's the God that you believe in or whatever God you believe in. But guess what, dude? This is a fucking, it's not reality that we live in. I'm telling you, it's a fucking program that we're in, okay? It's a program that we're in, dude. It's a program, guys, that we're in right now. It's a fucking program, all right? And as long as we believe in God, we won't let this program fucking control us and tell us what to do and where to go and all that bull crap, okay?
Were we at Tin Horn?
Fuck the program is what I'm saying. Fuck the program. Whenever I say fuck the norms and fuck all this shit, I'm saying fuck the program. Fuck the program. Be a social dystopian. Distort that shit. Fuck it all up. Because these fucking programmers are like thinking, okay, this is what's gonna happen next after this, and then they're gonna do this because these many people fuck that shit. Fuck it all up. Do some shit. Say the word, Nick. Say the N-word. I'm not trying to get cut off YouTube. Say the N-word, bro. Fuck it all up. Distort that shit, dude. Distort it all up, man. Make everyone go hysterical, man. Like, distort it, dude. Distort all that bullshit.
And by the way, like, okay, the hate comments and like the hate like DMs and the death threats leading up to even before last week, like, oh, like the threats of violence to our, like to my family, to everyone, like, oh, you're saying that's not worse than saying one word. All of like everything that's been going on, the riots, the protests, saying one word, like people send hate all the time. And it was just a social experiment.
Yeah, and if y'all still fucking listen to Q by now, man, like, look, I ain't trying to be anyone's leader. The social dystopia are not fucking leaders. I'm gonna keep saying that till this shit keeps going on. The social dystopia are not fucking leaders. We're trying to take away people from being fucking led. Stop being led, okay? That's why I'm saying about distorting this shit, distorting all this bullshit, these so-called fucking leaders, okay? You know what? Let's say it. Should we start on it now? Let's say it.
We might as well bring it up now.
Sarah Stevens?
Jessica Peterson chat?
Sarah Stevens
Thank you,
is an actress. She's not, I'm not saying she's a certified actress. I'm not saying that her job description was. I have no idea about her job description or anything. I'm saying it in figuratively speaking. She's an actress, okay? Being told how to act. These are the people totally flips on people. If you say something that it resembles to, oh, well, they were following. No, she's an actress trying to get along with people. She's going along to get along. Sarah Stevens is going along to get along. And I hope everyone fucking can screen record this shit. They already do. Sarah Stevens is going along to get along. Fact. It's enough to say, really. If you want more information, you can fucking hit me up personally. She's going along to get along.
And is free speech dead? Because
Free speech is dead.
it's almost like, yeah, like it's ironic because we want to talk about like First Amendment, free speech, Section 230, like how, you know, big tech can't just like control and censor. But what about the right to say any word and also just to express yourselves and not, you know, get all like butthurt about it? Like people have been sending, you know, me threats like before, and I don't get all like, oh, like I can't believe like, oh, I'm gonna make a whole like big deal out of like using the, you know, derogatory terms to me. Like I just don't forget about it.
Yeah, and if there's any conservative in this world that says to you, anyone that says, I believe in freedom of speech, but there's a but after that, walk the other way. If anybody ever said, any fucking fake ass fucking conservatives say, I believe in freedom of speech, but done. Conversation ended. Walk the other way. Don't even listen to what the fuck he has to say after that. Because it's, I believe in freedom of speech, done. Ended. That's it. Boom. Done. Point. Exclamation mark. After that, nothing should be said after that. I believe in freedom of speech. That's it. Nothing should be said after that. There's no but after that. Okay? I'm tired of that bull crap. Fake ass conservatives and Christians too. Christians should know fucking better. But y'all are fake ass Christians, dude. Because like I said this in the beginning, and maybe I haven't said it in the last podcast. If you're a Christian, you're a conservative. If you're a conservative, you're a Christian. I'm tired of this butt crap. Okay? No more of this butt shit. Like freedom of speech, but you know, like where do you go from there? All right, guys, we're gonna put a phone number. Should we put the phone number up now?
Yeah.
All right, we'll put the phone number up. By the way, guys, the most realist podcast you're ever gonna fucking see on this shit on YouTube. We're gonna be probably off very soon, but we're just gonna do it for now. You know, YouTube already attacking us, Instagram already attacking us, so we're gonna be up on other shit. They're going for the other people. So wait, let's get this stuff first. Yep, I got my cup. Yeah, that's right, Stefan. I hope you do got your cup, man. Drink to that, Stefan. Let's go. Drink to it. All right, so you got his cup. I got my cup. What's up with Antique Fool last night? Yeah, we already talked about that. Yeah, it was pretty obvious. What's the number? We're gonna hit the number right now. We're gonna be hitting up the number right now. All right, guys, just stay cool, stay chill. Let me just respond to these messages that we got, because we're the most realist motherfucking podcast right now that's going on right now at this time in point right there tonight. We're the most realist motherfuckers right now. Until fucking YouTube chooses to kick us off, though. The number's coming up. Were you at Tin Horn? Yep, we're at Tin Horn, bro. We were at Tin Horn, bro. Got a lot of hate from that, dude. A lot of hate from that. That's why we just talked about Sarah Stevens right now, too. They all of a sudden they didn't want anything to affiliate with us. Yeah. So and hit her. And Sarah Stevens. If Sarah Stevens is hearing this right now, dude, if Sarah Stevens is hearing this, then you should fire the person that's representing you. That guy, that white guy, kind of fat, you know, that white guy kind of fat. You should fire him. You should definitely fire him because he did no justice at all. Name is a great name if you guys don't mind elaborating on how you came up with it or whatever the cool thing is. Well, yeah, well, no, yeah, social dystopia. It's I came up with it, but it's funny because I didn't know where it came. I don't even remember where it came from. The name social dystopia. I don't remember where it came from. I don't know what made me think of it. I like literally don't know. And even whenever I did create it, it didn't make any sense until now. It make it, when I found this woman, when I was lucky enough to to be with this woman, when I was lucky enough to be with this woman, when I was lucky enough to be with this woman, I was like, oh shit, like I know what this means now, the social dystopia. You guys don't even know about me or Mulan at all. It would be great though if people can finally just stop the bullcrap and just talk to us, pick our brains, like talk to us like civil fucking people. We want to bring civility back to this shit. No hate, no anger, no fear. You know, if you have hate or anger and you come at us like that, it's like, dude, okay, we'll have a quick conversation, but it's like we're gonna get nowhere. Like, let's just talk and have a conversation.
And also, like, a lot of times you guys have probably said, like, oh, like, you know, like if you guys want to, it was all an experiment, you know, like I know it blew up and everything, but like it was all just an experiment. It wasn't with like any hate or anger. And you know, people want to, how, I don't think that word is any worse than saying another derogatory word that people say to white people. And like, you know, there's no such thing as white privilege. And if you guys want to call this like a cracker, then fine, then I'm a firecracker.
And I'm a cracker.
And I'm a firecracker. Even though
you got the cracker and the firecracker. All right, you guys can start making that your own thing. I'm the cracker. She's a firecracker. Let go. All right. So love punk rock. Yeah, dude.
I never set a fire though.
Yeah, Stefan, we're gonna keep it punk rock, bro. We're bringing the punk rock back to we're bringing the punk rock into the conservative movement. We're bringing the punk rock into the conservative movement. That's what we're fucking doing, because I'm tired of these people being sensitive and being like, oh, he said this and he said that. Then you ain't a fucking conservative, man. And we're not libertarians. Don't get us wrong. Don't get us wrong. We're not libertarians. We ain't down with that whole like, oh, if it's in your property and you could do whatever you want. No, we ain't about that shit. No, we're about bringing the Western civilization back.
And you know, a lot of like, maybe you guys think like a lot of our tactics aren't like the traditional like conservative way. Well, that's what we're trying to do, like do it different. We're trying to do it different. But we love our Constitution, we love God, and we love all of our amendments and our freedoms to do what we want, say what we want, and defend ourselves.
All right. The number's dropping very soon, guys. You guys ready for this? I'm gonna talk to you.
I love that book.
I'm gonna talk to you on the phone. Before that, obviously, I'm gonna talk to you without the speaker. And then
that's basically what
we'll go. I'll put you on the speaker if I know you're real a motherfucker and not a real motherfucker. Because if you guys are gonna be doing this bullshit, trying to do docs and trying to or just cuss out so that we get our shit, you know, banned, because you guys know the keywords what to say. I know a lot of you guys know the keywords what to say. You guys probably got a list to get us kicked off the live stream. I'm going to talk to you guys first, and then I'm going to put you guys on speaker, just so you guys know. All right, number dropping right now. All right, guys. So we'll see what's up right now. And then, yeah, I'll talk to you guys. Got no problem talking to you guys. Zero problem talking to you guys. Ought to be fun. Let's drink to that. Baby. Take a shot.
I got it.
There you go.
We got it set up. Ready?
Drinking with the Dragons.
Cancel Costco.
Where's yours?
Huh?
Yeah, I gave the right number. All right. So we'll wait till the numbers pop up for now. If y'all want to talk, y'all want to chill, or maybe y'all doing your own fucking thing.
I don't
For
know.
all we know. But
We
if
should
y'all
know.
if y'all doing something, if y'all setting up something, to the social dystopians, these specific social dystopians, if y'all doing something, just don't. It'll be a bad move. It'll be a real bad move. Just so y'all know.
There's something I should say, but I probably shouldn't say it on here.
Say it. We're gonna be fucking banned soon, anyways. This whole shit's gonna be fucking banned. Social dystopia is gonna be. They're trying to control us and do all kinds of shit.
Why are you guys all just trying to get like different like identity politics conservatives? I don't even know if I should like bring up the name. Like, why are we trying to like use that as a card and get their endorsement to prove a point? Like, if you know where I'm coming from, like, you guys want to prove a point, but I also said what I said to prove a point, not to spread anything, or it was to prove a point. So why are y'all trying to get like MAGA Hulk's endorsement and approval
Oh
for
yeah.
governor?
Oh yeah.
Or identity politics, like big influencers, and like use them as props, as objects.
No, yeah. About with Sarah Stevens.
Are we like objectifying different like groups of people now?
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Just like
Guess what? Guess
people
what? Black
objectify
conservatives.
Asians too.
Guess what? Black conservatives, and I've said this several times before as well. And go ahead. I don't care what you guys think. Oh, I'm racist. Okay. Guess what? Black conservatives. Well, I know the other ones. They love it. They love being used. Like fucking even MAGA Hulk's fucking podcast. Yeah. Who's in control of it? A white guy. MAGA Hulk's podcast. A white guy is in control of that. By the way, all right, and he's allowing him to be on there, but obviously because of views and gains. Yeah, a white guy is controlling that. Just so you guys know. So yeah, you black conservatives. Go ahead, fucking go along with that being used. And you guys are being used. You black conservatives are being used. You guys are fucking being used. But I know that you guys are going along with it, just like what BLM goes along with it, because of money. I know why you guys are going along with it, because of money. So you're no different than BLM. You black conservatives are going along with these white conservatives supporting you and appraising you because of money. The white guy always has the money though, and you guys are cool with being going along with it. Y'all don't create your own business. Y'all don't create your own organization. Y'all can't create fucking anything right now at this point. Not all, but most blacks. I know there's a lot of good blacks. Not all of them though. There's a lot of good blacks that fucking actually really creating a fucking business and doing their own fucking thing. But y'all going along with this whole fucking like, oh, I'm a black conservative, as if it means fucking something. Nah, you're a conservative and you happen to be black. That's how it is. And go ahead, cut that up. Whoever wants to cut that shit up, I already know y'all gonna cut that shit up. Go ahead. Cut it up.
And how is that not just another Democratic plantation?
Yeah.
Another plantation, just to use people as a prop, as like I got their endorsement, so I'm proving. It's like saying, oh, my best friend's like this race. You want to prove a point too. You want to prove that you're not racist or you're not a bigot, and like use that for profit in your campaign. That's the whole BLM movement. You want to prove something. You want to prove, oh, I love equality, but what are you doing in action? Like, what are you doing about it? Like, you're just posting a black square. You're marching with them, but what are you doing in actuality? You're just virtue signaling. Like, maybe instead of talking about like all these words and hating on like the different groups and dividing us further, we should just like accept the fact that we're all Americans and just get past the words and what, oh, like the whole like syntax of like, oh, this is not okay to say, and cry about it.
Yeah. Seriously, I'm being that is completely fucking true. Like, what is going on right now, guys, with our fucking like system right now?
Look
We
at
let
Tana.
Donald Trump. You know what? If there's anything I can agree about with Donald Trump, because there's a lot of people that can agree with this. I know damn well the left and the right can agree. Well, I know for sure the left can agree with this. Donald Trump fucked up the system. He's a distorter.
Yeah.
He's a distorter. All right? Just like he's a social dystopian. Donald Trump is a social dystopian. He distorted the matrix. Guess what, guys? We cannot fucking let him control that shit, okay? We have to realize it doesn't matter about Trump anymore. It doesn't matter about BLM, Antifa, or all that crap anymore. No, now it's like we have to really get down to the nitty gritty, okay? Because they everything was set up in a way so that we can go against each other. But then not only that, divide. Look, I'm pretty sure there's a philosopher that already talked about this. Okay, he divided it. He divided us, right? Two divisions, Republican and Democrat, and then created divisions in each one. And then there's divisions in each one of those. Okay, and now those people know that, and they're attacking it, and making infighting going on. Guys, we're imploding, but then we're forgetting about the bigger picture. The bigger picture is America. So that is happening. So China is doing all this crap. Russia is doing all this crap. And I think it's China and Russia. I don't know if there's another country, but India is probably just kicking back because India has their own problems. But all this shit is happening, and we're not realizing that God, and we have to go back to God. We have to go back to not hating and having anger and fear and judging other people. Judging other people is the biggest thing, guys. Judging other people is the most huge thing right now that's going on right now. Guys, stop fucking doing that, because, dude, we're looking like a complete fucking joke, man. We're looking like a complete fucking joke. Like, America looks like a joke right now. We look like a joke. Am I right?
Yeah.
Like, God, we look like a fucking joke, dude. Like, it's like, honestly, like, I wish we could just get along. Like, I can't even get along with fucking who knows how many people I can't get along with. I used to be the funniest motherfucker in my high school. I used to be the funniest motherfucker in everywhere, and then now we can't even make jokes on top of that. Like, there's words are just hurting people. Like, and I know the left is probably looking at this like, look at you guys. No, dude, like, you guys got your own problems too. Like, we're not the left, we're not the right, we're not the middle, we're not fucking like Trump supporters, we're not like all these words and labels that you put on us. We're only Christian and conservative. That's all we are, is Christian and conservative. That's all we are, okay? And registered Republicans, obviously. We're registered Republicans, but we're Christian and conservative. Christian first, conservative second, okay? Like, that's what we are. That's what we are. I'm tired of these stupid fucking like stuff. It's like, guys, we can get along, man. We can fucking get along. What's going on?
But the last comment is kind of funny, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh yeah, of course. We got Ninja up in this.
I know we're indies. I mean, like, we're hipsters. We're hipsters.
Oh,
we did it before it was cool.
I gotta say that.
We did it before it was cool.
I would say that word because. Oh, dude, I love it. Amazing, guys. I love it, guys. Well, if there's anyone watching, we sent the number up. I don't know if people are calling, but I don't know if it is working. But if anyone wants to call us, dude, we sent the number up. We'll send it up again.
We don't have anger. We don't have hate. We're just trying to have fun. But we're also trying to put America first. And will do whatever it takes and play different experiments, games on social games to see and expose the social dystopia. So,
Hey guys, the social dystopia is real, guys. All right, like look, just so everyone knows, okay, because I'm pretty sure there's this one little snake in the grass, and he was at Tin Horn Flats today. Not gonna say any names, because I don't do that. Like I say, we don't dox people. All right, we only just call out, people that need to be called out. Like we called out Sarah Stevens. She needs to be called out. Called out Magaho. He needs to be called out. We're going to call out people, obviously. But we're not doing stuff like this guy in particularly.
But guys,
little snake in the grass. Okay.
Trust the plan. It's all in the plan, guys.
Yeah.
Trust the plan.
Yeah. So this guy at the fucking, well, actually, maybe we will. Not right now. We'll see how he acts next time. But I called him out already at Tin Horn Flats. But yeah, this guy wanted to say that we can't be at a place. You know what I mean? What does Antifa and BLM do? Yeah, same exact thing. So yeah, and I hope people got on you about that. I just let everyone know, and then that's cool. He's probably watching this too as well. Yeah, you little dude. Like, bro, come on, bro. You wanted to knock out my phone and my coffee. You wanted to knock out my phone and my coffee, bro. You think I'm gonna fight you over some shit like that, bro?
Wait.
You think I'm gonna fight? I don't fight people. I don't like to fight, okay? I don't like to fight people. But when I fight to kill, okay? That's the only time I fight. Self-defense. That's the only time I fight. Okay, I'm not gonna. You can do your little knocking out my shit or pushing me or stuff like that, getting in my face, yelling and arguing. Okay, that's cool. But when I fight, it's in self-defense. And when I do self-defense, it is to kill. I don't go any further. That's why I do not like to fight. I do not like getting into that mode. I do not like getting into that energy. I do not like doing that. Okay, so I'm gonna do everything in my being to not fight anyone. I'm trying to bring back Christianity, guys. I'm trying to drop the anger, drop the hate, drop the fear, guys. Stop it with this anger and hate and judgment, guys. I'd rather it get to that point instead of getting to what I was just talking about right now. Like, guys, let's just drop the anger and hate, guys, because we don't want that to happen, dude. People are already laughing at America, man. They're gonna make us laugh more. They're posting videos up, especially the black community, guys. You know how many fucking accounts, you know how many Instagram accounts and YouTube accounts are making hundreds and thousands of views off of black people fighting each other and fucking and this stuff like happening. Literally, it's called hood vid hubs. It's called hood vines. It's called hood. All these fucking things are just literally people making videos of black fucking people, and it's hilarious to people. It's hilarious to people, and they love it, and they follow it. It's like, guys, do you guys know that we're just a fucking joke right now? And they're using black people to make us more look like a joke, and black people should fucking really wake the fuck up, man. Black people should really wake the fuck up, guys. You guys are being used. And I'm talking about on both sides. I always say this, on both sides, on the left and the right. You guys are being used. Be your own fucking person. Speak up. Have your own fucking beliefs and thoughts, man. Stop being hurt about words and shit like. Oh, so we got a call? We got a call? I'll talk to him. Hey, social dystopia. All right. Oh, all right. I'm gonna put you on speaker right now. Here we go. All right, man. What's up, man?
Hey, what's going on, dude? You're hitting it right on the money, dude.
Yeah, dude.
So I follow this one channel. It's basically titled. Well, obviously we can't say it here. We would say it normally. The N-word, right?
Yeah.
And it's basically just the same thing. They're reposting all these videos of people fighting each other on drugs, doing all kinds of crazy whack stuff, man. And it's just like, I mean, you didn't know any better. You would think it wasn't even America, man. Like, they literally are laughing at us.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah. And
it really brings a tear to your eye, man. Almost.
Yeah. And
you know,
these
you
people,
know.
are you black? Are you black?
It's Ben. It's your boy Ben.
Ben. Oh yeah. All right. Yeah. For sure, dude. Yeah, dude. That's what's up, man. Yeah, dude. So yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. They're making fun, bro, of America, and it's
they
like,
are.
And people don't realize that, like, first of all, the Black Lives Matter Instagram accounts are controlled by white liberals. These fucking accounts, whoever knows that's making them, of having just Hoodvine and all that stuff of black people just doing their shit and just uploading it, and it's like, it's comedy, most likely controlled by white people. But then you even got on the conservative side, bro. It's like, dude, and look, I'm gonna say it, bro. MAGA Hulk, his fucking podcast. His podcast is controlled by a white guy. It's controlled by a white guy. It's like, so what is going on here right now, man? It's like, it all ends up.
I've caught it.
Yeah, it all
I've
ends
caught
up.
the podcast a couple times, and they have the dude, the white dude, doing the tech side of it, while the other guys are just being personalities. But there's no really. That's not really a problem or anything, but at the same time, it kind of feeds into that narrative. Yeah. And it sucks that we have to play this game of whack-a-mole with identity politics, fighting fire with the quote-unquote identity politics. But I mean, we kind of have to at this point, because otherwise the left takes it and runs with it.
Yeah, but it's just like, I'm just tripping out on, like, because, dude, like, I always talk. People think I'm racist, man. But because I talk about the black community so much, it's like, no, dude, I have to be that only fucking white guy that does talk about the black community, because all other fucking white people, I'm not white though. That's the funny thing, but I can't get away with it at this point. I'm Spanish Mexican, and Cuban, but I just came out blonde hair, blue eyed, white. Out of my whole family, I'm the only one in my immediate family, and it's like, dude, so I got to be that guy to be like, hey, look, I'll talk about the black community, man, like. Because whenever the black
somebody's got to.
The what?
Somebody's got to, because
somebody's got
nobody wants to fix it. Even the black people don't want to fix it. In the big cities, they're just crumbling, man. Nobody wants to fix it. They talk a big game, they don't do nothing.
Yeah, they want their endorsements, man. Yeah, I always say, man, I love the black community, but I ain't gonna go to the black community because I know how shit is fucking how it is right now, man.
Yeah, it ain't safe unless you're unless I know your face, basically. I mean, keep it 100. I mean, it takes a little while to be accepted in certain places. Obviously, if you're an outsider, they're gonna look at you a little funny until they get to know you. So I mean, there's a risk involved, of course.
Yeah.
I mean, just for anybody, but it's like that's just a symptom of those types of neighborhoods.
Yeah.
And it's very unfortunate, but it's the reality. So
yeah, exactly.
We're not saying that they're lost neighborhoods, but I mean, obviously powers that be aren't doing anything. And so, I mean, you could, do a little drops in the bucket here, little programs here and there, but at the end of the day, it comes to personal responsibility and people just trying to wake up. That's why I even, I really haven't had a whole lot of exposure with these Antifa folk, but eventually, I see some wheels turn. Sometimes when I talk to them, I see some wheels turn. It's like they just can't be wrong. A lot of it's pride, a lot of it's having a base to know where to come from. But at the end of the day, if the shit really hits the fan, I mean, we can't. I mean, look, China could invade now, and they probably win. Let's just keep it 100. I mean, we're so divided and messed up. Yeah. It's just ridiculous.
Yeah. Well, I think we're
slap us on our butt round 2, probably.
Well, I think what we're doing right now, social dystopia, we are kind of and it's funny because social dystopia is not 1 or 2 or 5 or 10. It's everything that's going on in this world. We're not leaders. It's just what it is in this world, and we're in it.
Yeah.
And and we are bridging we are bridging. We're doing our best on this thing. Who knows? There's other people doing it as well. In other matrices, who knows? But we're trying to bridges, make a real bridge to this gap right now with
Absolutely.
the
Needs to be
so-called
done.
left and the so-called right, the so-called left and the so-called right. And I always say so-called because it's like why does everyone identify themselves as that crap? So like it's either just Christian conservative or liberal or libertarian, but they call themselves rights. They call themselves Trump supporters. They call themselves Republicans. And it's like we're registered Republican, but we are not a Republican. We're just registered Republican. That's just what it is.
Exactly. That's our voting system. We got to get away from all these damn boxes.
Yes.
That's the left game. Mm-hmm. Million boxes for everybody. We got to get away from that stuff. Absolutely.
Yeah. So yeah, it's crazy, man. Like things are changing slowly but surely. Especially, and I hope the people that listen to what we say wakes up and realizes that look, we're all in this together. You know what I mean? And
absolutely. I mean, there's only 24 hours in a day, so hopefully they do at least get a piece of this conversation. But
yeah.
I do have to commend you guys on wanting to be first through the door, man. That's a tough responsibility. Nobody wants that job, bro. But you guys are absolutely volunteering to be first through that damn door, man. I mean,
thank you, man. Yeah,
it's not easy.
Our lives are literally on the line. So I appreciate
that.
Yeah,
exactly.
I appreciate that.
So I use that analogy. And anybody that, has a real job, taking down scumbags, they know nobody wants to be the first man through the door.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. But hey, man.
So
someone's
got, man.
Like you said, someone's got to do it.
Hey, somebody's got to do it, man. It's just the way it is. Somebody has to take point. I mean, if they don't agree with how somebody's taking point, let them step up and take point. Mm-hmm. You just can't always criticize it. It has to get done. Somebody has to go and take the risk. If they want to criticize, then let them go be first. Yep. It is what it is. Yeah. So I respect it. Like I said, I always got your back, and as a matter of fact, you guys actually inspired me to employ some new methods because I mean we are at war here, and there will be casualties, but it's like we all take a risk when we go out and demonstrate, protest. I'm honestly surprised they haven't come and tried to actually do something illegal to us all. I'm surprised it hasn't happened already. Knock on wood that it hasn't. May it never happen. Yeah. But I mean, people are talking about, oh my God, all this and all that. Like, this is a bad light. I don't know about the safety. It's like, well, look, we're already out here. You think we're protected just because we're waving a little American flags? Like, I'm sorry. Yeah. It doesn't work like that.
Yeah.
So,
this whole rally thing. Yeah, well, we're gonna be uploading a video right after this on YouTube. Well, we uploaded on our Instagram. You should check it out. I spoke to the people at the rally at Tinhorn Flats today. It's on our Instagram right now. But yeah, we'll probably show it on the live stream right now after this call. But yeah, okay. I was speaking about just those exact things that we cannot be distracted by a president or a governor or the media or a politician or a rally or protest or whatever. We have to focus on what we have to focus on is dropping the anger and hate and judgment and working as one, as one people, a humankind, because it's more and more being obvious to me. And who knows what's going to happen the next day, with me or Mulan. Is that it's almost like we're in a program. It's almost like everyone are sheep, like NPCs, and it's at first we made fun of the left, but now after Donald Trump, I'm seeing the right as well, even though I don't like saying left and right, but it's easy to to say it,
yes.
So understand what I'm saying. The right exactly. is also like NPCs and like sheep, and it's like, dude, we have to be our own leader. We have to stop being led. It's like I'm tired of this crap because if we just keep being led, then that's easier for the programmers or the politicians and stuff to know our very next move. you know, and we got to fuck it
Absolutely.
up. We got to distort it. We got to distort it because they know our next move because we're just all
Absolutely.
in this one group. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Absolutely. Like I said, it's asymmetric information warfare. And if anybody doesn't know what the word asymmetric means, get out that pocket computer and go check it out and look the word up. But that's exactly what it is. So you know, I've got some techniques that you guys have inspired me that I'm going to be using, and hopefully get some brave souls that actually want to go ahead and adopt them when we go out demonstrating. And you know, we'll see what happens. We'll make sure we put it on video, various channels, and all that stuff. But yeah, like I said, if anybody is calling you out and saying, "Oh, we don't like what you said," and this and that, man, forget about it, because at the end of the day, we all know what words mean. They're just words. They have a meaning. They came from somewhere. And if someone acts like one, don't be surprised when someone calls you one.
Yeah.
And that's just the way it is at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we're gonna start. We're gonna start this a little smaller, you know, because we don't want to. I mean, we do obviously don't want anybody coming beating us on the head on purpose, obviously. So I mean, we're gonna keep it a little smaller and a little more controlled. But like I said, their technique is very, very, in my opinion, going to wake people up. It's going to be very, very illuminating. And yeah, it's all because of you guys, essentially, taking that first leap of faith. So, I mean, good on you. Move on. Because that woman was nuts. And that's just the way it is. I mean,
Newton's third law, right?
you can't argue with people shouting and stuff like that. It's like, I'm sorry. It's like, look, at the end of the day, if people really want to, you know, be all protected and nice and in the safe space, it's like, look, then they might as well go ahead and take the jab and take the vaccine and all that stuff, and you know, and they can be happy.
Yeah.
I don't want any of that. So yeah, we're gonna start getting a little smarter and a little more. Well, they're going to be upset, but hopefully they'll get woken up at least.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens.
Newton's third law. Newton's third
I'm
law.
sorry?
I was going to say it's Newton's third law. For every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction.
Exactly, and we have to be prepared for it.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So that's what we're going to try to do. So yeah, I'll definitely be letting you know when we're doing our thing again. Hopefully you guys can make it. But yeah, I can't wait.
No, yeah.
Some of the people know about it,
yeah,
and
I'll text you my number. I'll text you my number, my real number. This is just for the.
Okay, yeah, of course. No, naturally.
Yeah, I'll text you my real number, and yeah, we'll talk more about this. Most definitely.
Yeah, absolutely. Because like I like California. I'm not trying to leave. So yeah. All right, guys. I'll let you get to the next call.
Cheers.
Yeah, we'll get it. Cheers. You have a great night, man.
So when the Toyota Corolla started, I wrote this thing called the Red Ether Project. I'm not gonna read the whole thing.
Listen up, everyone.
But basically,
speak up too.
So why red? Red symbolizes communism in China and blood, but it can also symbolize love and war. Why ether? So I'm gonna skim through it. Then I came up with ether. It's a territory more difficult to comprehend. It's what's unknown. It's everywhere, and it's nowhere, and it's sometimes aware. So the red ether, and it's the Angels of War on WordPress, and I basically go through how we need to kind of build this new internet of not having censorship, of running on the blockchain on Ethereum, or it could be Dogecoin, with Elon Musk. And the red ether is meant to represent the lack of transparency of the Chinese centralized government, masking over the decades of communist control, censoring of information, applications, giving disinformation to their citizens, stripping away freedoms, their health, and now their lives and our lives. This isn't something that's new, but that externality has now prevailed. And this is also personal, and then I'm not gonna get into that one. but for free speech and First Amendment. I'm just gonna skip over that paragraph. But what has changed is the level of our own centralization by the internet. Seeing the extent that China is willing to go to cover up their mistakes has exposed us to the red ether. In a deadly pandemic sense, while in relative terms, America still is one of the best places to live in the world when embarking crises or coming from diversity. We still have a lot of room for improvement. Yes, the red ether exposed and officially canceled China and Coachella, but our reaction also exposed ourselves. It was until recently that our political divide that we were finally able to communicate and come to common bipartisan ground. Obviously, too many political agendas come into play, even during the life or death situations, and no one central authority is disinterested as they may seem. So I'm gonna skim past most of it. I talk about cryptocurrency and how we need to create a new internet that's censorship free. Um, we'll go past this. But yeah, it's basically talking about how we need to not only fight on a military sense, but also our fight digitally and build a digital army to like every patriot should learn how to code and like how to build and hack back our freedom.
And say what the fuck you want to say.
Exactly.
And do what you want to do as long as you're within the Constitution. And guys, literally, do you guys know what that means? It's so simple. It's really so simple, but it's not that simple to people. It's like common sense. It's like, guys, we're being censored now. That's what China is doing. Guys, really pay attention to what's going on in your everyday lives whenever you're walking around and doing what you're doing. You know damn well you want to say this, or you want to do this, or you want to act this way, but but you don't do it. What is doing that? What is doing that is because you're programmed, because you're being programmed. Break that shit. Break that shit. Distort that shit. Do what the fuck you want to do. Say what you want to do. Stay within the Constitution. Be with God. Do it all with God, guys. All with God. Guys, I'm telling you, it's a fucking program, guys. It's a fucking program, and you guys are in it, and you don't know you're in it, guys. You don't know you're being programmed. You are being fucking programmed, and you're subconsciously don't even know. It's a subconscious and a subconscious and a subconscious. It's just like it's added on. You're being broken down slowly but surely. You're being broken down. Be your own fucking leader, guys. Once you be your own leader and stop being led, you'll understand what the fuck I'm talking about. You go with God and stop being led, you understand exactly what I'm talking about. Stop being led. Stop being led. Make your own fucking pathway to the kingdom of heaven, because there's billions of them, but you're going to hit that wide, narrow road, the wide road, or you're going to hit that narrow road. The people that hit the wide road are the ones that are following someone else's road. Stop. Make your own fucking road to the fucking kingdom of heaven. And it will get narrower and narrower and even more narrow. That is how you do it. Be your own leader. Be your own fucking leader, guys. Stop being led. I love everyone. I have no hate or anger to anyone, whether it's the left, the right, the fucking whatever you want to call it, Antifa, fucking a cat, a dog, a fucking flag, or a piece of wall, or whatever. Someone's actions, doesn't matter. I love everyone. I love everything, but I love everyone. Doesn't matter what they do, guys. You guys can do the same. It's hard to do it. I get that part. I've been through that part. Angie's been through that part. Still kind of going through that part. I'm with her though. she
Social dystopia.
It's a social dystopia. But just love it. Just love it. Don't let it affect you. Don't let it get emotional towards you. Just be like, all right, thank you. Thank it, actually, because it helps you grow. You're growing when you see the evil in other people. You're growing that way. You're growing that way when you see the evil. Don't get mad at it. Don't hate it. In fact, expect it, because you think you can hide from evil. See, the devil lost. The devil lost, but he's not going to quit. He's not going to quit. It's like what does the person do, like in like high school? It's like, oh, in track, I guess you would be better with making this analogy, but it's like in track, it's like, oh, this guy got first place and the other guy got second place, but damn well he's talking a bunch of shit about the guy in first place. After that, all through high school, talking a bunch of shit and trying to make that guy that won first place, like, nah, he didn't win first place. Nah, he didn't win first place. Nah, it's because of this, and it's because of that, it's because of this. And everyone in high school is just listening to him and being like, oh, well, you know what? Maybe he should have won first. Yeah, no, he didn't deserve to win first place. You're right. That's what the devil does. The devil he lost, and he's trying to convince everyone that he won.
You guys say that, like, what I did at Costco, wasn't really related to, like, maskless or Toyota Corolla. But all I can say is, like, how is that expressing free speech different than, wearing a muzzle and blocking your air pathways? But also, wasn't that Toyota Corolla related? Yeah.
And if y'all don't know what Toyota Corolla is, just ask China. Ask China. Just ask China what Toyota Corolla is.
The CCP is really watching now.
Can you take the whole thing?
The whole thing.
The whole thing.
Okay.
What the? All right, guys. So this is a social dystopia. This is Drinking with the Dragons, guys. We're gonna cut the stream in a bit on a good note.
Cheers.
Cheers. Drinking with the Dragons. We're gonna cut the stream with a good note. I appreciate the caller.
Are you guys down to do
Amazing.
maskless at USC? My cousin goes there.
Yeah. USC better watch out, because something's coming with USC right now. And I don't mean that in a threatening way, okay? I'm not talking about.
Let's do a maskless protest at USC.
They're gonna cut that shit. I mean, USC better watch out, because we're going unmaskless, okay? At USC, that's what I mean. I'm not talking about some school shooter kind of crap bullshit, because y'all fucking think USC, we're coming, no mask, just watch. Yeah, dude, I love you guys. We're gonna cut the stream in a bit. You guys, the ones that watch, know my number. You can call me. We're not taking this number anymore. We're gonna be turning it off. I appreciate that you guys watch. Appreciate your likes. I appreciate the, if there's anything you guys can get from this podcast, is that just drop the anger, drop the hate, drop the judgment, and with that, when you do that, that also comes with no fear. So that means that when I mean no fear, that means that you also have to have the balls to also tell other people that stop being angry, stop hating, stop having fear, stop judging. You have to, that's where it comes in. You have to go there. You have to go out there. You have to talk to people and do that. Okay? Because guys, right now, we're a living example of what happens when you do that. Okay? And just do it, because we need more people doing it.
Get off that Democrat plantation.
Get off that Democrat. Yeah, you black conservatives as well, man. If there's another thing you can get from this podcast, you black conservatives, you're either fucking believing in this whole racism crap, which is not true, or you guys are taking advantage of it. Stop that crap, because I will call you out. I will call you out. Stop with that crap. There is no such thing as racism. I want to hear more of you so-called black conservatives tell other black people that there's no such thing as racism. Stop fucking using that word racism. There is no such thing. Stop using that shit to make money. Black conservatives, stop using that word racism to make money. Stop it.